Hi everyone, this is Veronica. Today we are going to discuss this issue that is about the rising tensions between Nagas and the Kukis. So who are Nagas, who are Kukis, and why there are some tensions between the two clans right now, we'll discuss in detail. For my video updates and queries, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook because I feel together we can make a difference. Okay, so you can get the StudyIQ premium content now merely at rupees 159 per month only. You can join our channel at plus Diwali biggest sale is right now going on our channel, 70% off. You can call on our numbers or visit our website for the additional information. Now, what is the relevance of this topic from examination point of view? In your mains paper 2, it will be covered under your Indian Constitution, historical underpinnings, evolution, provisions and basic structure. At objective level, you should know who are Kukis, who are Nagas. Subjective level, what was Anglo-Kuki war. So let's start the discussion. In what context today we are studying this? See, there are few groups of Kuki militants. They have sought the intervention of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi to subdue the rising tension between Kukis and Nagas in Manipur. So what is the cause of recent tensions? See, these tensions between the Kukis, so one tribe is Kukis, other is Nagas. So these tensions between Kukis and Nagas are not the new, and in light of them building up again, the Manipur government ordered that the stone memorials be taken down. So as I've shown on the first picture, such kind of memorials were set up to commemorate the Anglo-Kuki War of 1917, which was between 1917 to 1990, as it was completing 100 years. But then the government ordered to took them down, these stone memorials. So firstly, let's discuss who are Naga people. So see, these Naga people are various individuals or ethnic groups who are associated to the northeastern part of India and northwestern Myanmar. These tribes have similar cultures and traditions and form the majority of population in Indian state of Nagaland and Naga self-administered zone of Myanmar, with significant population in Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam in India, and then there is Sagaing division in Kachin state in Myanmar. So India and Myanmar are basically the places where the Nagas are found, Naga people are found. Rather, you can say Naga people live. So these Naga, they speak various Sino-Tibetan languages, mostly distinctly to each tribes. In addition, the Naga have developed Nagamese Creole, which they use between various indigenous communities and villages, which each have their own dialect of language. And now coming to Kuki people. So Kukis constitute one of several hill tribes within India, Bangladesh and Burma, as Chin in the Chin state of Myanmar and as Mizo in the state of Mizoram in India, are number of related Tibeto-Burman tribal people spread throughout the northeastern states of India. So in northeast India, they are present in all states except Arunachal Pradesh. This dispersal across international borders is a culmination of punitive actions made by British during their occupation in India. So like some 50 tribes of Kuki peoples are in India. They are recognized as STs, scheduled tribes, based on the dialect spoken by the particular Kuki community as well as their region of origin. So this is about these people. Now again, coming back to the issue, as I told you, the government ordered that the stone memorials be taken down. So the Centenary, the Anglo-Kuki war. So why they were setting up these stone memorials? To commemorate the Anglo-Kuki War. The centenary of the Anglo-Kuki War was celebrated by committee under the aegis of KIC. KIC is Kuki Inpi Churachandpur. Now KIC, which is the apex body of Kuki people in various northeastern states, asked all Kuki villagers to install memorial stones with the inscription. But the Naga bodies objected to the Kukis installing these stone memorials on the Naga ancestral land. See, in this lecture, we are neither on the side of Kukis nor on Nagas, but I am explaining you the issues, like what is the viewpoint of the Kukis and why Nagas are protesting. So don't take it as biased or something like that, because many times in my Hindi lecture I see comments like that. You should try to understand the issue, that why, what is the issue, what were Kuki people doing, what is Anglo-Kuki war, and why Naga people are protesting. Anyway, talking about the background of the Anglo-Kuki war, see, before the Britishers came in, the Kukis had been one of the dominant tribes of hill areas surrounding Imphal during the rule of Maharajas of Manipur. Then Kukis at that time, they exercised full control over their territory until then. Therefore, Anglo-Kuki war was essentially a war for the independence and liberation of the Kukis from the imperialist colonizers, obviously, who were the Britishers. So the war had actually unified the efforts of Kukis living in, whether they were living in Northeast India, Myanmar or Bangladesh. Even so, the state of Manipur had already lost its independence to Britishers in 1891, and they become free only after India became independent in 1947. So Anglo-Kuki war began when the Britishers asked Kukis to get enrolled in their labor corps. So Britishers had their labor corps in France, but the Kuki people, they resisted. Now, what is the claim of Naga people? Naga claims that it was not an Anglo-Kuki war, rather it was a rebellion. This is what Naga people claim. The Nagas claim that Kukis have been trying to distort history, as there has been no Anglo-Kuki war but a Kuki rebellion in 1917. So the United Naga Council, that is UNC, the apex body of Nagas of Manipur, they asserted that the Kuki rebellion against the British was for labor recruitment drive under the Labour Corps plan. Following this, Nagas conveyed to the state government to take appropriate steps such that the history of Manipur is not distorted. So this is what I wrote, Labour Corps plan, that was in France, but they resisted. Right? Now, what has been the reason of Kuki-Naga clashes in the past? Because it took place in past also. One of the reason of during clash was a reorganization of Manipur. See, after the conclusion of Anglo-Kuki war in 1919, for administrative and logistical ease, the state of Manipur was divided into 4 areas. It included your Imphal region, then Chura Chandpur, I will write down and pardon me for the pronunciations, then Temenglong, and then Ukhrul. Okay, now see, Imphal, Churachandpur, Temenglong. So Temenglong, it was inhabited by Kukis, Kabui Nagas and Kacha Nagas. I'll write here. So Temenglong, it is inhabited by, who live here? Inhabited by Kukis, Kabui Nagas and your Kacha Nagas. Okay. And then coming to Ukhrul, that was inhabited by Kukis and Tangkhul Nagas. So basically right now the protest is mostly seen by Tangkhul Nagas. Okay, so the reorganization of Manipur is cited to be the most central result of the war. The Kuki chiefs, who were not used to any bureaucratic control in the earlier, now had to function bureaucratically. Next thing was identity. Furthermore, it is believed that Kukis came to Manipur in late 18th or 19th century from neighboring Myanmar. While some of the Kukis settled next to the Myanmar border, others settled in Naga villages, which ultimately became a contentious issue between the two tribes. The relationship between the two, Nagas and Kukis, it worsened during the colonial period and reached a low point during Anglo-Kuki war, referred to it as the most darkest period, like dark period in the oral history of Tangkhul Nagas. Essentially, identity and land govern their ethnic conflict. So this is the main reason. So here once again talking about the background of the Anglo-Kuki war. So you see, the Kuki rebellion or the Anglo-Kuki war. As Kuki rebellion, it is said by the Nagas, but Kuki say it's Anglo-Kuki war. It was one of the most important uprisings against the British imperialism, which went on par with Indian national movement for freedom. So this movement was known by different names. So this war started in 1917 and ended in 1919. So this is all about today's this particular issue and today's lecture. Thank you. So this is the channel StudyIQ. If you're preparing for UPSC or any government exam, our pen drive and tablet courses are available. If you're preparing for UPSC CSE 2020, our pen drive course is available, where you can find 100% coverage of UPSC vast syllabus. Daily current affair updates will be available. Self-paced learning process is provided. This course has been prepared by top faculties of StudyIQ, and now you can purchase this course at Rs 625 per month only. For additional information, you can visit our site, and there are the phone numbers also given. You can call them and gain the additional information. You can connect with me for my video updates on Instagram and Facebook, because I feel together we can make a huge difference. For queries, you can even email me. Thank you so much.